on, Nation, to another installment of Royal View, where you get a better insight of these king and queens behind the scene. I'm your host, Cheno Royal, baby. I'm here with, what's your name, man?
It's Kai Love. I'm here with Chino. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, anytime, Miss Kai Love. How you doing tonight, man?
Tonight is it's good. I can't even complain. I mean, it was kind of long. I just got my hair done,
Okay,
but
okay.
it's good.
Making me feel self-conscious about myself. That's why I got the hat on. I'm like, man, you don't want to see what's under this. You don't want to see what's under
It
this.
don't. It don't even matter. It don't even matter. It's just you, and regardless of what you in and where you at. It's just you. That's it. Just show up.
Hey, I appreciate that, but you know why we're here. Everybody knows why we're. You know why we're here. They know why we're here.
Yeah.
We got to know a little bit
Um,
more about Miss Kai Love real quick.
So as far as the modeling, I think we can start there. As far as modeling, I did. I started in my sophomore year of high school, but we didn't do too much because my dad was working a lot.
Hmm.
And I did a show or two in Fort Wayne. I did a couple of photo shoots in Fort Wayne before I moved to Charlotte. But most of the modeling I've done has been in Charlotte.
Okay. So
Modeling, acting, but mostly modeling.
how long have you been out of Fort Wayne, or like you still here?
Um, I moved to Charlotte in 2019, March 2019, and I just got back about a year ago. I take care of my grandma.
Okay. Okay. So do you like model like out of a company out of Charlotte, or like how does that really work?
So I think God works in mysterious ways. Because initially, when I got back into modeling, I did it to help a couple in the mall. They were always
Hmm.
wanting me to be a part of their fashion show, but I was always busy with. They always kind of interfere with like a business conference or something that came up, and I'm like, nah, because for me to model for them kind of seemed like a hobby or out of fun, and I needed to
Right.
be at the conference. And then one day I saw their post, and I was like, I can actually show up to that one. So I showed up to the casting. They were happy to have me, and I started with them. Fortunately, it didn't work out. I just kept showing up to stuff. I wanted to get better and just be involved in all the things. So I didn't want to stop there. I like how modeling challenges me in ways to. It's always an area to improve or get better at. And me, I feel like if you know me, I feel like I've been a tomboy for a long time. Um, Not really intentionally. I'm really comfortable just you know in sweatpants, I guess.
Right.
And modeling kind of helps me tap into that cutesy, feminine side and like, yeah, what's up? Like
Yeah.
I don't know, I just like being cute. Yeah.
What's the most I guess boundary push that you've had so far that you can think of right now?
It's when I was in Charlotte. Well, two things I would say. Me being in Charlotte, I just started showing up to things, and eventually that also included acting. And it'd be on the spot. They'd be like, "Well, show me what you can do right now. Like, act this line out or do." I'm just like,
Hmm.
I'm like, it's been so long, and she's like, "I didn't ask you for an excuse. I didn't ask you what the issue was. Just do the thing." I'm like, "Shit." I mean, dang, can
Yeah.
I cuss on here? Um, I was like, "Okay, my bad." I'm just
No,
like,
you
"Okay."
good.
And allows me to challenge myself. Like if I really want to do this, what's stopping me? So I tell myself a lot. You either want it or you don't. You either going or you're not. And I'm like,
True.
yeah, I'm gonna go.
True. And I think it comes along with a lot of the things, especially in the entertainment field, where it's just like I just had one earlier today, an interview, and it was a DJ, and we're kind of talking about this stuff where it's just like it's one of these things where it's either you do it or you don't. Like there is no in between, there is no middle ground. Like a lot of
Right.
people kind of like sit back, and a lot of things are online nowadays where just people just get online, they just start like talking about like they know a lot of like they're experts in the field, and it's just like not really, you don't really know until you throw yourself into something that you actually understand what's going on. uh Do you notice like a difference between the Fort Wayne scene and the Charlotte scene?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah.
So the last time I actually modeled was I did a show in March and July, both in Charlotte. But here it's I can either dwell on the fact that I'm not in Charlotte because I really want to be back in Charlotte and do all the things I'm used to being, like going and just find stuff to do. And here you really got to dig and dig for something, or you just got to do it, like make something come up yourself. Like don't wait on an opportunity. Like you are the opportunity. Just create something.
Yep.
I honestly feel like Fort Wayne is more so. Honestly, I feel like Fort Wayne is more so based off trends, popularity, and clout. I feel like everybody wants to be a part of something, but they don't want to really help to build. They don't want to be a part of the building of it. They just want to be a part of something when it all comes out and comes together. Yeah.
Like I love my city, but I will say like I usually ask questions about like how we can like build together because it just seems like everybody's in the business of just like if it's hot, I'm gonna jump on it, and then you be there till the fire goes out, and then you're just like, all right, well, where's the next light that's around the city and blah blah blah. When it's just like everybody can offer something to somebody. You just don't know what at the time, but as you keep growing, you'll discover certain things that you need to discover, and that's what you need. And have you found any lights around here? Like how's that been working
Um.
out?
Yeah. As much as I would prefer not to be here and be in Charlotte or somewhere anywhere else, I feel like I have been networking pretty well. Um. Which is definitely a plus. And I've been networking with people who actually want to just help me with whatever or be a part of or want me to be a part of what they're doing, and I definitely don't mind helping.
Right.
I do have a few things planned out, just kind of still getting all the pieces together. And regardless of if I reach out to somebody or not, I mean, regardless of if I reach out to somebody and if they get back to me or not, I can't wait on them to if they tell me they don't want to do it or be a part of it, I just have to accept that and go forward. There's been a few people I've reached out to try and kind of get advice on how to go about it being in Fort Wayne, but sometimes you gotta jump out there and see what you get or see how
Hmm.
it goes. Yeah.
Yeah, especially with this too. Like a lot of people just see like the end product that I be producing, whether it's this show or everybody else's show. Like you don't really understand like how many people I've reached out to and heard no from, or I get left on red, or nobody even says anything at all. So it's just like that's the name of the game, and like can't hold no grudges in the game either. Can't burn no bridges because you never know. People might spin the block
Right.
on you and just like be like, oh, today they might not mess with me, but tomorrow they might mess with me. You never know, and that's just the name of the game. Honestly, in my opinion.
Yeah, I feel like whether it's a yes or no, the fact that you're still making an effort to do what you want to do and make it a thing. A yes or a no is still evidence that you're still doing what you say you're going to do for yourself. So
True. Now with 2025 being right around the corner, I know you got to have them big plans. You feel me? Them big plans. What's one of them big plans that you got for 2025?
they're the main thing, the most. Hmm, I think the main thing I'm really giving my focus to with that is being more active on social media on all of them. I have a lot. I have like 3 Instagrams because I also do. I have a hair page or whatever, and my YouTube started off as being a hair channel, but I feel like I do too much to kind of categorize myself or to clue myself just to one kind of area. But no, I mean, well, that too, but I'm trying to focus on getting this fashion show together. And I'm not sure if I'll model in my own show, but I definitely want to put together a show just to kind of, I don't know. I can't dwell on the fact that I'm not in Charlotte doing something. I want to do something here, and I don't want to wait on it. So I am working to put together my own fashion show sometime next year. I want it to be in March. Um,
Were you
but
doing that
it's,
here?
yeah, I'm putting together a fashion show here.
Okay. I was just thinking about that the other day. I haven't seen a fashion show here in like a long ass time.
There's one on the 18th actually at Pierre's. Somebody, Krista. I'm helping her kind of promote it, but she wanted me to be in the show, and yeah, definitely, yeah, whatever. Um, I'm excited for that because I feel like God just be putting me places because I had met her at the Boosie concert. That night did not go as planned at all, at at all. But I did meet Boosie. I got to talk to him. My phone died. Crazy. I was so because I wanted to record my conversation because I said what I had to say to him. Like, and I love the fact that I just treat people like people. I treat people like people. Like I'm not easily starstruck. That always felt weird to like be like but I just talked to Boosie. I did get nervous for a second talking to him because I realized I was talking to him for an extended amount of time, and
Right.
I'm like, dang, I've been sitting right here for a while talking to him. But I respect Boosie for being so personable and just being a person outside of his fame. Um, but I networked I feel like decent at that concert. That's why I met Krista at. I just feel like God just be putting you where you need to be
Yeah.
because
You never know. You never know. Like you just getting out there, and then like her just being there. Like was she a part of that event or something? Like how did I even? How did that even work?
she helps with the like booking shows and stuff. But she said that she had her own fashion show she's putting together, and she wanted me to help her. And I was like, yeah, because when the stage, I was on the stage, and when he left the stage and the stage cleared out, I kind of did a little strut, and she saw me doing that, and she was
Right.
like, "Do you want to? Yeah, I want
Yeah.
you on my show." I was like, "Yes, okay,
Say yeah.
okay."
I've been doing this. You know. It is what
Yeah,
it
a little
is.
son, a little
Yeah.
a little something.
But
I'm
that's what's up.
excited though.
When did you say that was? When
It's December 18th on Wednesday.
December December
It's
18th.
it all inclusive, like anybody can come, all ages.
Okay. Is there gonna be like a lot of local stuff, or is like she like a part of like some like bigger stuff like regionally or nationally?
I think there's some things coming from Chicago, some brands like clothing, and there are a few brands here. And if you know any vendors that would want to be a part of that, you can send them our way as well. Um, or any clothing brands as well that wants to like have their clothes or anything showcased.
Yeah, like I know a couple like Rich Lee. I don't know, she might be in that. Can't think. I know there's tons in the mall that I guarantee would
I
probably be
went
in
to the
that.
mall. I did. Maybe I went on the wrong day, but I went to the mall, and I got the cards in my purse.
Okay.
I had a couple cards, a couple emails. They had just write down the email. The gelato place in the mall. If you go to the mall and get gelato, go to the gelato place right up the stairs. Oh,
It's
her name is
smacking. It's,
Rachel. I ain't never had no gelato that tastes like that. I was like, how did y'all? I'm like, where do you make this at? And she's like, this is the machine right here. I'm like, I need to come and sit and watch y'all. This is delicious. Oh, it
oh
was.
my God.
I tasted like everything. There's a coffee, there's a vanilla, the
Scale of 1 to
lavender.
10. Scale of 1 to 10.
11.
11. Dang.
It was good. It was good. And she was
What?
saying how the like gelato has more protein in it than regular ice cream, and then oh, I didn't know the difference between gelato. She said ice cream has more air in it and gelato is a little more dense. I'm like, I don't care. I still want a pint. I want a pint of
I was about to
it.
just ask that because I was just like, is that like a bougie thing? Because I've heard of gelato. I've just never, I've heard people be like, yeah, gelato. And I'm like, man, you fancy. I am not on your level because I'm over here with my ice cream cone.
Right, right. I'm gonna definitely go back and get. I don't know. There's also an ice cream shop on State called O5 Scoops or something like that. I'm gonna post
Oof.
it. I've taken a picture like when I went, but I love it in there. I love it. It's so nostalgic. I'm such a kid, but they have different ice creams and like gelato, vegan. And then they have the regular dairy ice cream, but the type of dairy they use, it has like a certain protein in it, for sensitive. It's hmm,
Hmm.
it's not as harsh as regular dairy. I'm saying, so I love that they're considerate of that, and whoever comes in will be able to eat it and not be like torn up.
Man, she's the best spokesperson for this gelato place, and I don't even know this place, and I already want to go get some gelato. You know what? Let's go get some gelato right now.
Well, the gelato place is in the mall. The ice cream shop I'm talking about is on State Street.
Oh, the ice cream place. Yeah, man. Now you got me wanting to go get some ice cream right now, man. That's
You
how
gotta go
good.
check it
That's
out. And if you
now
don't want to look crazy, go grab a kid so you don't look like you're going there for yourself. Just go grab a kid and get the kid ice cream, and then you can get your ice cream cone too.
true, true. Now with all this stuff going on, like, is there anything that you're trying to do that nobody really sees? Like my DJ guy said that he's trying to get into production work. Are you trying to do anything else behind the scenes? Like, you trying to be like a secret designer yourself? Like what you doing?
Designer, no, but I do want to do more of kind of what you were mentioning, just getting together with people who are serious about what they do. Like maybe a creative meetup kind of thing,
Mm,
where I don't want to say like subscription kind of thing, but it'd be a membership. Like that's how you know you're serious if you're willing to invest in yourself. So it'd be like, a small fee and maybe once or twice a month that the creatives meet up and kind of feed off each other. And not only
right.
is it a safe space for creatives to just create, but to kind of pour into one another. Like, say if
Hmm.
you're great at what you do and making videos and podcasts, and somebody else wants to do that, you can give them that advice if and then vice versa, whatever they're doing.
Now there are a couple around that I've seen. Like, shout out BTU, bigger than us. Like, they usually do stuff like that.
Oh, you mean Rail?
Yep, real. He be
Yep,
doing
yep.
stuff. He be
I
doing
love
stuff.
them.
Yeah,
I
he
love
be
them.
doing stuff like that all the time. There's some other ones I know. OG Killer Kells, Triceto, TZ. I know that they just did something. I think Maxine Emotion be doing it sometimes. But I know the one I mainly see is bigger than us. They be doing that, like, almost like brand sort of thing. So, like,
Okay.
definitely definitely more is less, or more is more, I guess. But definitely more we can do with more people, just bigging up people around the city, because definitely don't be seeing that much around. So with you doing stuff like that, is there like anything particular that you could see the city like doing a little bit more of, that when it comes to like brands and stuff like that?
Just uh, embracing the creative side of things. Like, you don't have to be perfect. There's all kinds of ways you can create. There's all kinds of things that you can do, and not really limit yourself to just one thing. Um, just kind of just to be free, like in spirit, and do whatever God is calling you to do, and not really focus too much on what the world is telling you should do. But yeah.
Now, for also aspiring young entrepreneurs, anybody trying to get in the entertainment industry, like, what is something that you would specifically say, hey, if you're just trying to get your foot in the door, I would do this out of everything?
Um, Stop trying to be perfect and just show up. Because even if it doesn't go the way that you intended it to go, you can still get something from it. You can still be seen. You can still be heard. Um, yeah, just stop trying to be perfect and just show up. Because a lot of people think that even with modeling, they think they have to have the whole portfolio figured out. Have to be with the agency, have to, go about it. What they see on social media as far as professional, um, just show up.
For sure. Now, expanding on that, what would you say is, I guess, not more important, but something that is kind of close knit? Like, would you say building a local base is more key, or would you say kind of just going out and seeing like what you can find like out in the world is more key?
Yeah, I definitely would say don't limit yourself. So if you feel like you're not really getting any, that's what drove me to leave to Fort Wayne. I was after college, I was not happy, and I was like, God, I'm doing it wrong or something. And I'm like, I just packed my car and left. But if you don't feel like, if you feel like you're forcing it where you are, sometimes you need to change your environment. You need to change your friends. You need to change, physically your location. So yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, that's where you can start. And if locally doesn't really take you anywhere, or you don't feel like you're making progress, I would suggest to leave.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I think people kind of just overlook the fact that Fort Wayne is in the middle of three major and like even four or five major cities. Like you got Cincinnati, you got even Toledo's not bad. You got Detroit, you got Chicago, like you got all these other cities that are around you that aren't that far of a drive, but you just gotta understand that you gotta drive, you gotta get there. So definitely other things popping off in those cities. Because I was gonna say too, because I be modeling. I out of Chicago a lot, Detroit, been in Cincinnati a couple times, Naptown a couple times, and like definitely more people there that are like more trying to build you rather than
Hmm.
like kind of like seeing what you have to offer, but they'll definitely more open to giving chances if that makes sense.
Yeah, there's strangers out here right now who are willing and wanting to support you because it's you. There is a video I made. It was like a random video I made when I was sitting on the couch. But don't limit yourself just here. And sometimes we feel like we're still friends with people from the past, but all in all, we probably were never friends. We're close acquaintances based on the current circumstances at the time, whether it's school or you lived in a neighborhood or whatever. Um, where I'm getting at is just stop thinking that the people that used to know you still know you. If you haven't seen them or talked to them for so long, you don't even know them. So they don't know who you are right now. And sometimes even subconsciously they hold you to who they knew you were. So they don't take you serious as far as business, as far as um making certain moves. You know, they'll be like, oh, that little business, or that little show she did, or that little event she had, or like they don't take you serious because they still think that you're who you used to be. And until they see you on the mega screens, on the big screens, they're not going to take you serious.
Yeah, they'll keep putting those negative connotations where it's just like, oh yeah, doing your little thing that you got going on, or oh
Right,
that little photo shoot going on. It's just like, I
right.
mean, hey, like you said in the very beginning, consistency is key, and as long as you keep pushing through that, definitely gonna keep making that light at the end of the tunnel a little bit bigger. But
You
hey,
have to be willing to. You have to want it for yourself. Know that you're important enough to go after the things that you want, and not be afraid to invest in yourself. Like if like driving, if you if they offer you an opportunity and you have to drive to Chicago or just get there some kind of way, but you're not willing to do that because you're like, oh, that's too much. You don't really want it because if you're not happy with the lifestyle that you have now, why are you fighting so hard for it? What are you doing different? So don't be afraid to jump out and do something different if that's what you want. Because you know you don't want this lifestyle. And you know it can't last. You don't want it to last. You don't want to be here next month or next year. So what are you doing about it?
true, very true. But hey, I definitely appreciate you for sliding on out and showing some love, giving us that little insight, that little finesse, that flavor. See, look at it. There she
Hey,
go. Hey,
hey, throw it over here, throw it over here. Hey! I would have did two hands, but I'm holding my phone.
oh no, you good. The one hander is all good enough. One hand is all good enough. Nah,
Yeah.
but
Well, thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
yeah, anytime. Like you definitely. This is gonna be the last time of Miss Kai. We do this thing called a check-in. I know.
Period.
We do this thing called a check-in where we go ahead and we get it. Whether you have stuff going on and you want to just come on the show and get some promo and like let the fans know what's going on with you, or you just slide on by to be like, look, you see this? I ain't seen his face in a while. What's
Right.
up?
Let me
What's
tell you
up?
something. Let me tell you something.
What's up? But I only got one question for you. Get on out of here and keep killing it. Where is all this stuff going in the next couple of years? Like, what's the overall end game of Miss Sky?
Um, you know how you walk into like some of the stores and you see the pictures of the models on like I don't know. They're just like pictures of people in the actual clothes. Like I want to do that. And I also act. And I did talk to Boosie when I was back there, and I shot my shot. I was like, Boosie, when's your next movie? I want to be in your next movie. He said he just had a casting for a movie. His movie's out now called Twin. They're um, but I was like, you're still gonna do more movies, and he was like, well, just hit my line. So he gave me a number. I haven't called yet, but he did give me a number to call. So I'll be probably calling soon. I just, if they just did a movie, I don't know where that's gonna take me, but I'll definitely call the number
I was
this
gonna
week.
say you better call that thing right now. I'll be calling that thing like this. I know this number work. This number better work.
Right. But if I didn't believe in myself, or if I didn't have the courage to do that, I wouldn't have asked them.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Very
He
true.
could be like, nah.
Very true. I know I seen that on Facebook and I'm like, man, she probably already a star by now. She probably gonna cancel this interview. I don't even know. Like she probably already down there in
No,
ATL.
I'm never too good. I'm never too good. I really appreciate you having me. It's an honor, especially you telling me why you do your shows and stuff. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, anytime. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. But hey, go ahead, shout out any place we can find you because we definitely need to find you. The fans definitely want to find you. The stuff will be down in the description, but go ahead, shout that stuff out.
Y'all can find me on Facebook at Kai Cooper, KY Cooper. Y'all can find me on Instagram at Kai Love. My other Instagram page is Faith and Curls. And YouTube channel Faith and Curls. Curls with a K though. Faith and Curls, Curls with a K. Y'all can find me on there.
There you go. That's Miss Kai Love. But until next time, catch her down in the description. But until next time, stay royal out there. Peace.